It's been about 3 years since my mother's death. My father hardly speaks to me, except when he asks for help on the farm. I'm convinced my life's heading nowhere. It's been a busy day in the field and I'm exhausted. During supper, my father looks at me with empty eyes and doesn't utter a word. After he eats, he heads up to bed. I stay down at my plate and try to hold back my tears. After sitting for some time, I head to bed as well and soon fall asleep. I'm awoken by a loud thump that comes from outside. I sit upright in bed and wait for my eyes to adjust to my surroundings. I peer out of the window to see if there's anything there. I'm greeted by bright moonlight dancing across the field of clouds below. I hear the thump again and open my window to try to peek around the corner of my window frame. As I open the window, I'm met with a warm wisp of air. The next moment, a small floating wooden boat appears in front of my window and startles me. I'm unsure if I'm awake or still asleep, as everything feels so real. I must be dreaming, I think to myself. Perplexed, I look at the little floating boat for quite some time before hesitantly hopping in. For the first few seconds, it feels a bit shaky as it adjusts to the new applied weight. After stabilizing, the boat starts moving forward. I've always been afraid of heights, but for some reason, I feel calm. The moon shines brightly above, and I feel like I can almost touch it. The boat slowly starts lower to the clouds below as I hold on tightly to the sides. As soon as we touch the clouds, the boat swiftly starts moving in the direction of the low-hanging moon. I feel the light warm breeze brush through my hair as the boat soars on through the sea of clouds. I must be dreaming, I keep telling myself. After what feels like a few minutes, the little boat stops and the clouds give way to what has been hiding beneath. A huge, illuminated jungle reveals itself. The boat gently starts to descend again. The canvas below comes into focus, and I can see lush trees with vines that look like hanging lights. Odd, big creatures with 4 eyes, and luminescent markings. There are fish swimming in the clear rivers, fish with all sorts of crazy colors and little shining colorful dots. I must be dreaming. We soon touch the ground and slowly get out. I feel a bit overwhelmed by all the different magnificent creatures and foliage that surrounds me. As I look around, my focus gets fixated on a massive flying creature that almost resembles a bumblebee, if that bumblebee had illuminated yellow stripes. In awe and wonder, I head in the direction of the moon. Unusual sounds fill the air, strange songs of birds, the stomps of huge four-eyed creatures, and the light rustles of trees above. I near a pond, with its source coming from deep within the jungle. The water clear as day, and filled with tiny majestic creatures. Thirsty? Something with a rich, deep voice asks. I look around but can't find where the sound is coming from. I can only manage a slight nod. Drink, says the voice. Hesitantly I kneel and use my hands as a cup to scoop the water. After only a few sips, my thirst is quenched. I look around again to see if I can see who or what is speaking to me. I hear the crunch of leaves behind me. I turn around to see what's there, but don't see anything. As I turn back, I'm startled by a small, cyan, hairy creature. The creature is so close I can feel its breath. A scent of burnt sugar fills my nostrils, and out of shock, I push the creature away. The creature grunts and shakes itself off. It has eyes as big as oranges that are filled with striking green dots. A full-grown beard hides its mouth, with the color matching the rest of its body. Its arms and legs are stubby. The creature's head barely reaches above my knees. "How rude!" exclaimed the creature. I was frightened," I uttered. "Do I look frightening to you?" he replies. No, you don't. Can you tell me where I am? I'm a bit confused. I must be Shh, the creature interrupts. "My name is QB. Nice to meet you. And no, this is not a dream. This is as real gets. I brought you here." "Why?" I ask. "It looked like you needed an escape. Some medicine for your mind. Hope for your soul? I do hope you enjoyed the journey thus far. You can roam the island freely for as long as you want, but people will question where you are eventually. Just know, no one will find you here." "I should head back. I don't want to cause a fuss back home," I explain. "I understand. Well, goodbye then." The creature disappears and the boat returns. I get back in the boat and try to make sense of this all. Soon I'm back home and the moon is gone. Only the stars remain. I go back to sleep. I wake up the next morning and look out of the window again. Everything looks normal. I see the pigs rolling in the mud and the chickens pecking in their coop, everything is back to normal, except my mind. I feel at ease, and I feel hopeful for the future, knowing there's more out there than this dull, empty life. Thanks a bunch for watching. If you guys enjoyed, please hit the like button and consider subscribing for more stories.